Yeah, so it's been like forever, but this game is pretty fun. It's kind of like Zelda with a bunch of stuff extra, like Stardew Valley and Terraria, everything put into one. Um, I'm using different weapons to fight creatures. See, these my arrows. You could like do different types of shots and stuff. They also have like a bazooka type. See, um, there's more than one way to eat a Skittle in this game. Like you could definitely get into different weapons and stuff. I got this one, a hand mortar. Then I got like a spell book over here. Tell me, there's a bunch of stuff. Um, the hand mortar lets me like mine also, or break away parts of the level. As you use your items, they lose durability, so you do have to watch out for that. But yeah, you choose like, oh, I want to go with spell power, or I want to go with weapons, or it's like whatever you're into. I guess you could kind of like go that way, you know. So I got my wizard staff right here, and I could power it up and shoot a stronger spell. See, you just gotta watch out because it will damage like your stuff. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was showing off the stuff. So there's food. You can make different food. You can make different potions. I'm gonna show you my settlement like in a second. Using the tools, you could like you could farm and stuff. See, I made this place with all these little things like treasure chests and all these things let me craft different things. Like this one lets me craft keys. This one's a cartography thing for when you play multiplayer, I think. I haven't started with that. Right here you can make jewelry. See, make different types of weapons. And there's a bunch of stuff to get into. See, right now I'm making gold bars with the golden ore. Over here, I can make different types of bars. Dropping them bars. See, this is copper. Um, there's all kinds of different things you can make. So I'm just gonna be quick and show you. There's like novelty stuff, you know. There's music, and the instruments you could actually like play music, you know, which is pretty awesome. Like I'll give you an example right now. Let me let me grab one of my musical instruments that I have on me. See, see, and can you actually play music? Let's find out. Let me see. QUWERTY. Um, it's pretty good. I mean, you could do a lot of stuff with it. And there's different instruments, as you saw earlier, right? See? Piano, drums, whatever. And I even have one that's not in here, right? The ocarina. But, so there's probably more stuff out there. See, there's different types of equipment you could use with different types of anvils. There's different crafting tables so that you can craft all kinds of different things, from beds to everything. You could make glass, again, you know, like different types of armor and stuff. See, potions, explosives, grenades. You know, you think about it, it's probably in here. You go fishing. I'll show you that in a second. You can make mine carts to get you around to areas. There's a drill press right there. I'm gonna show you some more of my mining operations, but I wanted to show this off first. What's this? Scarlet Workbench. Oh, that's what I'm working on right now, actually. Trying to get the Scarlet Workbench. Now, you'll probably see a little bit of lag while I'm recording because this game has just like so much crap in it. It's pretty crazy. And then there's creatures that are like cows and stuff, like cattle. Alright. So yeah, that's another mining operation that I'm running over here. We'll do another one over here. Yeah. There's just so much stuff. If I can, I'll show you fishing in a second. So basically, when I started or whatever, I was like, what should I do or whatever. I was looking around this map, tunneling through all these areas that you see, and like this, you know, looking for stuff. And then, see, sometimes I would bump into things that are like glowing, kind of like that right there. And I would just tunnel through, and I would pick up ore like this, see? And later on, I found out, I was like, wait, see the little bubbles in the water? That lets you fish right there. But I have spicy bait, so let me see how this works. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, I see it. When you equip it, it gets rid of your other thing. Alright, so yeah, you fish just by right-clicking. And then next thing you know, that comes up and you can just start pulling the fish out to you. You gotta watch out for the enemies though. So let me see. Interesting. Yeah, so the more you do things, the better you get at it. And the better you get at it, the more points you start unlocking. Watch. I'll show you in just a second. Alright, so it looks like I cleared this water. Put my book back on. And I got some crabs. These guys right here. Gem crabs, and I think these. And you could cook those. But in this little menu right here, that's where you have all your stats. So right here it tells you how many points you have towards the skill tree. Oh shit. Towards the skill tree. And if there's anything you have with points on it, you could assign those points. See? To whatever whatever thing you want, basically. Alright. So that's pretty much it. Let's get to that mining operation I was talking about. Alright. There we go. See, I found this one, and this one had tin, which you use a lot because the drills themselves that I use to do this, they use tin. So when I found these two together, I was like, wow. So yeah, I started collecting a bunch of ore so that I could make stuff, because everything that you make, it takes more stuff to make each thing, right? So, as you can see, I have a pet following me around, some minions, they're helping me out too. And if I remember correctly, the what's it called? My mission or whatever. Oh shit. Hold on one second. All of a sudden I'm fighting a bunch of creatures. These aren't strong though, so don't worry. But yeah, um, mining's relatively easy. Sometimes you bump into those and they open up like huge chunks of area. Look at that. There's a bunch of stuff here. Or and there's a treasure. So sometimes you'll bump into stuff like that just randomly. Crude bomb. I guess I could take it with me for now. As you go on, you learn like what's valuable and what isn't. You know, what's worth taking. And it looks like we have a house here. Just open up a little doorway. There we go. And I'm going this way, so I'm just gonna push through it. Wait, it looks like there's a hole on the side of the house. Maybe. And this wall is pretty strong. But I could probably go up instead of just going this way. Yeah, let me go upward. Connect to an area that's already open. I see the mini map on the top right and it like shows me the way. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so my powers are getting a little bit stronger. My summoning power at least. Have my little minions fighting for me. But sometimes you'll bump into bigger monsters, and that's when you might want to switch it up. Maybe use different types of weapons and stuff. See, I have this fireball staff. I'm gonna try it out right now because there's this monster who's pretty big right here. As you can see, when I use that power though, my mana gauge goes down. So you could use like spells and stuff too, and become better at being like a wizard, etc. You know. Also, I think I had a weapon here that made holes. Let me see, or is it the mortar? There we go. And I think I'm gonna stop after the mortar because I pretty much explained this game what it is, you know, for the most part. I enjoy it a lot, don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy it. It's pretty fun. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Right? See? More fish over here. It's an easier way to mine areas, right? You just gotta watch out not to be too close because you could hurt yourself with the radius of the explosion. See? I found another little house here. Yeah, see, those guys are like cows. You could kill them if you want, but you don't have to. Because they could produce stuff for you, like milk, you know, stuff like that. Or you can just let them live because they're not hostile. Depends on if you want to or not. And this is it basically. You run around looking for stuff. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I enjoy it. It's my type of thing. Again, it depends on what you're into, I guess. Let's see, there's a little door here. I should have shown a boss monster or something because they're pretty big. Impressive. But I guess guess this is fine too. Let me see, and pull out the iron bow. Holy cow, that guy's strong. Alright. And as you go further or whatever, you start seeing different types of fruits and stuff, and you can combine them to make meals and so on and so forth. Different types of bugs that you could feed, like creatures and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty addictive. Like, you get really into it and go crazy finding stuff. See, on my mini map, I'm going towards Azos, the Sky Titan. I don't know if I could beat him. I'll probably kick my butt, but that is my aim right now. There's a bunch of treasures and stuff over here too. A bunch of fish over here. Oh look, ore. This is another way to find ore besides making drilling operations. As a matter of fact, when you start, that's how you find ore. And then you start working your way towards mining operations. It's pretty fun. I mean, I know for some people it's like, eh. But I enjoy it. It's my type of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the video though, because there are other games that I wanted to talk about, and I don't have as much time now because mostly, you know, my son and everything. Pretty busy, but yeah, exploration, right? Look at the map. Yeah, so yeah, these are waypoints that you could use to get from one point to another, and it's a pretty huge game. See? So yeah, definitely wanted to show it off, and I'm gonna save right here and exit.